Takenover. Bad news for Nigerians as Primate Ayodele drops scary prophecy about Tinubu's government. You're welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning in to the news. But kindly subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. To the news details, carefully listen to the end. The leader of INRI Evangelical Spiritual Church, Primate Elijah Ayodele, has told the Nigerians to get ready for many political dramas that will shock them under President Bola Tinubu's administration. He said the president will step on the toes of many politicians, and this will lead to political drama that will surprise many people. He stressed that the present administration will also be full of lies and deceits. According to a report, Primate Ayodele made this known in a statement released by his media aide, Osho Oluwatosin. He said, "There will be a lot of political drama that will shock so many people. Tinubu will step on toes and his political chariots. There will be too many lies in Tinubu's government." He added that Tinubu will try to make some changes, particularly to address corrupt practices across the country, but won't have the capacity to successfully carry out the plans. He further stated that undoubtedly Tinubu's government will serve as a great lesson for Nigerians. Also, Tinubu will try to fight corruption, but it will fight his government back. There are things he will want to do for Nigeria, but he won't have the capacity to follow up. It will be a lesson to Nigeria. God will use Tinubu's government to teach Nigerians how to reference him and appreciate his presence, he said. The man of God, who is popularly known for his controversial prophecies, he has later urged Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu because he is not a magician, stating that at first they should be expecting things to be tough. Tinubu does not have magic. We will need to be so much patience for him to do what he wants to do. We need to pray for him and support him. Definitely, things will be tough. Only God can make it better. There will be an attempt to increase salaries. There will be an increase in the cost of living too. And petrol will never go back to below 100 naira. He said. Primate Ayodele, who is known for his controversial prophecies, different prophecy concerning the government, and also is not a supporter of Tinubu from the scratch, but now is actually supporting Tinubu, saying that Tinubu, Nigerians should be at patience with him. That although Tinubu's government, there will be a lot of lies, the seats, the administration will stress Nigeria. They are going to suffer, but it is just for the meantime, as everything will go back to normal. But remember that the President Tinubu is actually a man who has a purpose and a vision for what he wants to do in the country. He has a reason for being the president of Nigeria, and he can play his games. So, as a president, he knows that it will be difficult for him to carry out some things not until he is being told, or not until a prophet will prophesy such a thing. It's actually going to be very difficult because some people in his cabinet might not actually want what he wants. And if the House does not want it, it will be difficult for him to carry out his plan. Tinubu actually wants to fight corruption, wants to build infrastructure, wants to focus on education. He will try his very best to fight corruption, but he's going to fight his government back because those corrupt people are in his midst. And the way he's fighting corruption, they'll be fighting him back, bringing out different issues. Although he's going to do all these things, but it's going to take a while. So Nigerians need to be very patient. I accept that the Nigerians need to be patient with him, with President Tinubu. Even if most of them do not regard him as the president, but they have no other choice now. He's already sworn in as the president. So we need to be patient with him, because once he is patient, we are patient, he'll be able to carry out everything he wants to do. There's going to be an attempt to increase salaries, that is, increase the minimum wage, but there is going to be increase in cost of living. Now, ever since the first subsidy announcement has been made, there has been increase in cost of living. The fuel has skyrocketed to 500 and above in different states, and the cost of living also has increased. And we should not put our mind that the petrol will go back to less than 100 naira, like 65 naira during the tenure of the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. It can never. But Nigerians need to pray for the president, for him to accomplish all these things that they have at heart. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this? Do you think what the prophet is saying is actually right? Or you think that he just wants people to see him, know that he is talking based on that? Please share your view in the comment section. Thank you. But don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates.